I've been asked how I create my short form videos and how to actually use B-roll. So I've written a script and I'm going to show you exactly how I put simple short form videos together from start to finish. The script that I've written goes something like this. There's a real problem, which opens a loop, and that could be a good hook. What is the problem? When you're at school, you're taught to blend in for over 10 years. I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts, makes people want to disappear. But to be successful here, we've got to change that thinking. All those years of becoming beige. That's why I created my community. Be ready to be strange and stand out. So let's take a look at the shots I'm going to use. The first shot will be walking upstairs to my empty shot, which is going to be fine. And then the last bit I'm going to do back on the stairs. So those spaces are going to be the same. And in between, I'm going to put B-roll. I might put a school photo in here. And then I'm going to do a bit of B-roll where I can fade out here. And then at this point, I'm just going to put some generic. And hopefully that will be enough. Right, into the edit. This is my first shot, which is just me entering the frame. We've got a problem. When we're at school, we're taught to blend in. That's my first frame. And then we go, as we say, to some school photos. So I'm going to plonk something in here. I mean, it's quite good for authenticity because it's me looking a bit stupid. My parents, but that's okay. And I might chuck a second one in. Let's just look for the last shot. And that's why I created my community. Be ready to be strange. Stand out. So that is my final shot. That's why I created my community. And I also did this other shot on the 360 camera. Be ready to be strange. Stand out. So I'm just going to wait for the end when I actually pick it up. And that's why I created my community. Be ready to be. So that is going to be ready. And I can see here that is the same waveform. Just line that up, turn the volume down on that, and it should. We've got a problem. When we're at school, we're taught to blend in. This is all my B-roll where I'm going to add my other voiceover, and I can trim this down later. That's not a problem. That's why I created my community. Be ready to be strange. Stand out. See, that's pretty much there. All I need to do is record the middle bit of voiceover. You can do this on your phone and record it to this using this same audio, or you could use the microphone, which is here. So here's my script. I've got my script. I'm going to record this middle bit, and because I'm in Final Cut, I can do it in here. But you could do it on your phone. It's not a problem. Record voiceover. Record voiceover. And it's taking the sound from this mic here. So I'm just going to emphasize the lines that I want to do. So here we go. For over 10 years, I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts, makes people want to disappear. But to be successful here, we've got to change that thinking. All those years of becoming more beige. So as you can see, my script takes longer to read, so I could just extend this. So to blend in for over 10 years. So I'm going to cut this quite tight onto here. To blend in for over 10 years. So I'm going to keep these. I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts, makes people want to disappear. This school post is the early bit. Over 10 years. To blend in. For over 10 years. I believe that makes people So I'm going to cut to the... I might just keep that one shot, and I'm going to replace this with some B-roll. So I've got a section of B-roll that I keep just floating around, which is here. B-roll, 2 things. So I can add in some generic shots, but I'm going to use these clips that I have already and just slip over the top of them. Fine. I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts. I might, because I'm saying the word stand out, I might do some of this stuff, which might fit. To blend in. I'm going to put it there. Blend in. For over 10 years, I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts. Makes people want to So I'm going to... I believe that makes people... I'm going to come in with a bit with that hand up gesture. I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their... And then there's a clip of me on a bench, which I can make myself disappear on. This walking in shot. So I've got myself here. So I walk into frame, and I could get myself here. Oh, no, that's okay. I'm walking out again. Right, okay, off. So here is this shot of me to stand out on their social posts. Makes people want to disappear. So that on that disappear line, I can then blend into the shot. After I leave frame, I can just clip that and do a fade out. So it'll look like I disappear. I'm just using my tools to try and make it interesting. Makes people want to disappear. So I'll make, because I start walking, I think maybe it's on the incoming one. I'll just make that short, the transition shorter. To disappear. People want to disappear. See how I'm really painting over the top. I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts. Makes people want to disappear. And I might just want to delay that a bit. I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts. Makes people want to disappear. But... So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to tighten all this stuff up. This is warts and all. You're seeing me editing in real time here. So I'm just trying to make it flow a bit better. For over 10 years, I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts. Makes people want to disappear. But to succeed... But... So I said that twice, so I can nip that out. Put that up. Disappear. But to be successful here, we've got to change that thinking. All those years of becoming more beige. So I just need any shot here. Maybe I could... I've got this shot of me walking. I've got other things of me in London. I've got me thinking. Let's have a look. Disappear. But to be successful... Maybe it's me having a think. That would be quite useful. Here, we've got to change that thinking. All those years of becoming more beige. So maybe just with that head turn, it's going to be here. But to be successful here, we've got to change that thinking. I might even add another shot. See how I'm just adding the textures in and just making it more vibrant. The stuff that I'm doing. I'm taking the volume down on all these extra clips. So I'm really just painting. But to be successful here, we've got to change that thinking. All those years of becoming more beige. That's why I created my community. Be ready to be strange. Stand out. So the only other things I did was turn one of the pictures beige and did a fade in with that and even out the audio. And this is the final video. We've got a problem. When we're at school, we're taught to blend in. For over 10 years, I believe that makes people afraid to stand out on their social posts. makes people want to disappear. But to be successful here, we've got to change that thinking. All those years of becoming more beige. That's why I created my community. Be ready to be strange. Stand out. So there you go. You'll see that video online now. And if you want any more help, you can join my community, the studio, or you can have a 1 hour chat with me. I'm always here to help. There's links in the description.